Welcome to web versus mobile app development. So here's an introduction. We're going to first define mobile and web, and we'll uncover some of the unique characteristics and development processes and challenges that developers face in each domain. Development process. Let's start by discussing the development process. Mobile applications, uh, such as those that are tailored for specific platforms like iOS or Android, they often require different development tools and languages. For example, iOS apps might need to be developed using Swift or Objective-C and Xcode, while Android apps could be built with Kotlin and Android Studio. On the other hand, web applications are developed with a focus on universal accessibility. So it would utilize technologies like HTML, CSS, and JavaScript and libraries that utilizes JavaScript. So regardless of the platform, both types of apps need to undergo a rigorous design, development, testing, and deployment process. Platform dependency. So for platform dependency, mobile apps are distinctly platform specific. So an application built for iOS, for example, won't natively run on Android and vice versa whole. So an application built for Android won't natively run on iOS. So uh, it kind of caused developers to either build separate versions or use cross-platform frameworks like React Native, Flutter, Kotlin multi-platform, Xamarin. On the flip side, web applications are inherently platform agnostic. So web apps can run across various devices as long as web browsers can run on those devices, thereby offering a broader reach with a single version. User interfaces and experience. So when we look at user interface and user experience, this contrast between those two becomes even clearer. Mobile apps are designed with touch interaction and limited screen real estate in mind. So optimizing for gestures and minimalistic design. Uh, Web apps, while also needing to be responsive, they tend to cater to a wider range of devices and input methods, from desktops with keyboards to touchscreen tablets to mobile devices. Performance and accessibility. In terms of performance, I would say mobile apps have the edge, especially because those mobile apps have access to some of the device hardware and offer more responsive experiences, assuming you're running the same app on the same device. But web apps, however, they depend on the internet connectivity and web browsers capabilities. These days, a lot of modern web browsers have similar capability, but with these limitation, it can have some performance issues. And also with internet connectivity, there can be a latency issue as well. And when it comes to accessibility, web applications are often more easily accessible in a sense that users are not required to download and install software like mobile applications. Deployment and updates. So deployment is another area where mobile and web applications differ significantly. Mobile applications, uh, they have to go through an App Store approval process. If you're publishing an iOS app, you need to go through App Store from Apple. If you're publishing an Android app, you need to get an approval from Google Play Store, and they can be stringent and time consuming. So users can only download after your app is approved. And even after your app is approved, users have to actively download the apps. On the other end, web applications can be updated seamlessly on the server side and with changes instantly available to users without the need for manual downloads. This means mobile applications, if you want to make changes to your app, you need to resubmit to the App Store and get it approved again, and users have to download those updates. Monetization strategies. Monetization strategies also vary. Mobile apps, they can benefit from the App Store ecosystem. So they can take advantage of in-app purchases or paid downloads. Web apps, on the other hand, because they are not all, they can't take advantage of those. They often have to rely on advertising or subscription models. So it's because there is a lack of a centralized store, and the model is different in a sense that they have broader access model. Security concerns. So security is important in both domains, but presents unique challenges. So mobile apps, they have to secure data at rest and in transit. So they often deal with various device-specific security features. Web applications, on the other hand, needs to focus heavily on securing the communication channel and protecting against web-based threats like cross-site scripting or SQL injection, but not limited to those. Lastly, future trends. As we look to the future, actually, even now, technologies like progressive web apps been around but made more progress, and they're blurring the lines between mobile and web apps, offering offline capabilities, push notifications, more. And cross-platform apps, they have been around, but they are getting ever more popular. So uh, understanding these trends is important for developers and businesses as they navigate the evolving app landscape. Thank you, everyone.